Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I beat to Dr. Wan Bayani binti Wan Omar. Today, our group will present a topic entitled Quantitative Inheritance on Human Skin Color. Before that, I would like to introduce my group mates. Firstly, which is me, Muhammad Idham bin Abdul Aziz, S62308. Next, Muhammad Hanif bin Kamarul Naim, S63561. And lastly, Muhammad Adam Haziq bin Ahmad Wizam, S64610.
Quantitative inheritance, also known as polygenic inheritance. Quantitative inheritance or polygenic inheritance is inheritance of quantitative characteristic in human population, and it demonstrates continuous variation. In polygenic inheritance, each gene has a specific level of impact. The bigger number of dominant genes, the greater the degree of character expression. The number of gene pairs determines the gradation in the expression of the traits, and all the gene pairs have an additive or cumulative influence. Skin color variance is one of the human phenotype varieties. A pigment called melanin found near the base of the epidermis is generated by melanocytes dominans. Melanin is classified into two types: pheomelanin, that is yellow reddish, and eumelanin, brown black. Pheomelanin is typically collected in light skinned people, whereas eumelanin is mostly formed in dark skinned persons. The number and size of melanin particles vary between individuals. Other skin-related components such as keratin also impact skin color variation. Difference in skin color between individuals are caused by pigmentation variation, which is a product of genetics, sun exposure, or both. Natural selection also created disparities between groups as a result of environmental variance. There are differences across groups, and this difference impact the biochemical implications of ultraviolet radiation reaching the skin. This pattern of decreased genetic contributions continue throughout adulthood, with non-additive genetic variables accounting for 62% of variance in a smaller adult sample. Skin color explains 10.4% of diversity in skin pattern at age 12 due to additive genetic variables shared by both.
Melanin is produced by melanocytes during the process of melanogenesis. Melanin is synthesized in melanosomes, which are tiny membrane-bound packets. When melanocytes get full of melanin, they go through the thin arms of melanocytes, where they are delivered to keratinocytes. Melanosomes cover the top of keratinocytes and protect them from genetic damage under normal conditions. One melanocyte feeds melanin to 36 keratinocytes based on keratinocyte signals. They are also in charge of melanin production and melanocyte replication. People's skin tones vary depending on the amount and kind of melanin generated by their melanocyte. The genetic system that determines human skin color is principally responsible for the enzyme tyrosinase, which produces the color of the skin, eyes, and hair tints. Variation in skin color are also caused by change in the size and distribution of melanosomes in the skin. Melanocytes produce two types of melanin. The most common forms of biological melanin are eumelanin, a brown-black polymer of dihydroxyindole carboxylic acids, and its reduced variation. The bulk of them include the amino acid tyrosine. Eumelanin may be present in grey, black, blonde, and brown hair, as well as skin and areola. It is more frequent in those with darker skin tones. Because pheomelanin, a pink to red pigment, is plentiful in red hair, lips, and nipples, it's shown that genetic variance is greater in human skin color than environmental variance. Melanin concentration in keratinocyte causes the skin to darken or tan. This increased melanin synthesis protects the DNA of epidermal cell against UV ray damage and the breakdown of folic acid, an important nutrient for human health and well-being. There is no doubting that environmental variables such as weather and diet may influence skin tone. In the case of weather, it is caused by the intensity of incoming UV radiation, which has a significant relationship with the global distribution of human skin color. Darker skins were favored in locations with high irradiation, while lighter skins were preferred in higher latitudes with much lower irradiation. Because light has a greater influence on skin color than temperature alone, color alterations are caused by an increase in incident solar energy in reaction to change in body temperature. During hot weather at equator areas such as Africa, people tend to have dark skin because natural selection favored dark skin human population in the tropics because high level of skin pigmentation shielded them from the sun's harmful effects, whereas at polar areas such as Iceland, most people have white yellowish skin because they do not receive direct sunlight and the sun is so far below the horizon that it does not come up at all for months at a time. Food then has a considerable influence on skin tone. According to the research, skin tone may be linked to fruits and vegetables, with people who eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables seeing their complexion improve to a golden, healthy glow.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Hanif bin Kamarul Naim and my matric number is S3561. I will resume the content entitled Skin Color of Human. Firstly, fruit are consequently abundant in nutrients such as fiber, vitamin and mineral. For example, orange are a fruit that due to their high vitamin C content help significantly to skin lightening. The fruit vitamin A on the other hand help to enhance blood flow to the skin surface, making it shine freer, lighter and more evenly toned. Citric acid which work as a natural bleach and vitamin E which protects the skin from UV damage are also found in orange. Vegetables are also one of the factors that determine skin tone. Azelaic acid which is found in potatoes is a natural skin brightener. It is we know that in order to have a good skin tone, both vegetable and fruit must be engaged on a regular basis. As a result of the above logic, we may conclude the quantitative inheritance Vt equal to Vg plus Ve can be used to calculate the population of human skin color. In other words, Ve equal to 1 and Vg equal to 1 are distinct people with different genes and environment factors. So, skin color of human both affected by genes and environment factor.
That's all from us. Thank you.